But there seems to be more positive sentiment around the country's prospects. While economic growth for 2024 is estimated to be around 1.1%, experts forecast a sustained improvement in growth as reforms take effect. The local economy is expected to grow by 1.8% over the medium term. Economists say the formation of the Government of National Unity, improved electricity supply, lower inflation and interest rates should provide support for the local economy.
We can expect slightly better economic growth for 2025. We hope that it will accelerate during the course of the year as more confidence is established in the Government of National Unity. This Government of National Unity has to succeed and has to succeed quickly because in 2026 we have municipal elections and people will want to see better economic performance before they vote in the municipal elections in 2026. So from that perspective, my impression is that economic performance will accelerate during the course of 2025 to be better by the end of the year as compared to the beginning of the year.
Uncertainty, however, lingers on, potentially dampening the outlook for the economy.
Most analysts are more circumspect because they recognize that for one thing, we are not sure about the sustainability of the Government of National Unity. And for another thing is some of the problems besides load shedding are still with us, such as logistical bottlenecks, the inability to get our rail system working more efficiently, as well as the inability to get our ports to start functioning more efficiently. Criminal activity is still rife, although there has been some encouragement that action is being taken finally to bring that to book. But the combination of all these factors makes one a little circumspect not to become overly confident.
The current lower inflation and interest rates coming down will bring some relief to households battling high unemployment levels and the high cost of living crisis.
With the fact that inflation has declined by more than expected and interest rates are in the process of declining, clearly the financial position of consumers should benefit from that source. There is an additional factor that has been very positive for hopes of higher consumer spending, and that is that the government introduced a two-pot retirement system as from the 1st of September, which is allowing consumers to access a portion of their pension funds for use either in debt repayments or in extra consumer spending. And we've already been told that some 35 billion rand of such pension funds have been accessed in the mere 3 months in which this new dispensation has been available. And that at the margin should also help to provide a little bit of scope for faster growth in consumer spending.
Tax collection will be impacted by the weak economy, but should receive a boost from the pension withdrawals under the two-pot system.
The current indications are that tax collections will be lower than what was budgeted in February because the economy is not growing, and we've really reached the point of taxation in South Africa where higher taxes result in lower income because people prefer to work less owing to the tax burden on the one hand, and on the other hand, the company profits are not there. It's difficult to run a business in South Africa. As far as the two-pot system is concerned, the last figures I saw is expected tax collections of 8 billion rands from that source. The original budget figure announced for tax collection on two-pot withdrawals in February 2024 was 5 billion rands. So the tax collection from that source is higher than what the government budgeted in February.
The downside risks to the positivity expected in 2025 include the leadership change in the United States that has many concerned of the possible import tariff increases likely to be introduced when Donald Trump gets into office as president. Hostilities in the Middle East and in Ukraine also continue to present more risks. Gloria Sefakomosi, SABC News, Johannesburg.